back, and if by God we can't get this finished by the end of January, well, at least finish recording anyway. I don't know when we'll finish uploading it, but hey, let's make a good effort. Now we've already spoken to all these kids. They said stuff, and now we go and get their corroborating evidence. Let's go to Cranks. Dun dun. Now these are middies I need to put on my new phone. Oh yeah. Sergeant Morris said that he saw Professor Crank. Saw 3 kids sneaking into the equipment room. Maybe he can tell us which 3 it was. It was definitely Mark Moriarty. Hello, Resulka. Hello, Jennifer. Say, you two see my new boomerang ball on the way in, did you? No we didn't, Professor Crank. Did you lose it? I'm afraid I did. When you throw it, it tries to come back, but it forgets where it came from. Needs a bit more work. Professor, we were wondering if you could tell us what you saw at the school gym. Certainly, I was riding on my octocycle. What? The bike with 8 wheels? It looks like you're riding on the back of an octopus, steering with the handles on both sides of its head, right? We saw you testing it last week. Yes, that's the one. Anyway, I was riding along when I saw 2 kids waiting by a window. A third appeared in the window with a basketball. The two of them helped him or her down, and they left. Could you describe any of them? Unfortunately, no. I was wearing my silly color goggles at the time, which scramble the colors of everything. When I thought to take them off, the children were gone. Why, that was helpful. How would you see the traffic signals in those? I think you should go to jail for wearing those in the streets. No one ever listens to me. Hey, Nicola Hamble. Hey, Nicola Hamble. Nicola Hamble is the coach of the girls' softball team. She keeps her players in top shape. Maybe she could tell us about something about the kids in the school exercise room. Wow, she looks like some demented puppet from here. Hi, guys. You two aren't going to see this Amy Jolana film again, are you? You've seen it twice already. No, Nicola. We're investigating something that went on in the school's exercise room. Some kids are in detention. Wow, that sounds bad. Better not be Cheryl Hayne. If she misses Friday's game, I'll make her run 3 zillion laps next practice. I told her to work out on the rowing machine. She throws well, but with exercise she could throw even farther. I'm afraid Cheryl is one of the suspects, but she may be innocent. I'm afraid I won't be much help. When I left, she was there with Dave Grant, Mark Moriarty, and Bobby Garcia. That's all I know. Wow, you were helpful, lady. You really were. Thumbs up. Let's go to the library and tell Bobby's mom. Bobby's mom won't like that. Your son's in detention. Fuck no. I mean, pardon my French. Maybe Mrs. Garcia can help us discover some clues. Mrs. Garcia, we're doing some research on kids and exercise. Good subject. I think many kids these days don't exercise enough. I tried to get Bobby to exercise more, but he doesn't seem to like it very much. We were at the school gym earlier today, where I ride the exercycle. He told me he was going to spend some time on the stair-stepper, but when I left he hadn't started. How often do you ride the exercycle? Oh, at least 3 times a week. I like it because I can read while I ride. When I have a good book, I can ride for over 100 miles a week. Oh God, I made that sound saucy. How do you keep track of how much you ride? Oh, I write down the odometer on my bookmark. Today I started at 98962.1 and finished at 9900000.0. So I rode about 38 miles, which is good for me. To ride more than that is for hard work. Yes, hard work. This health book stresses on how important it is for all people to exercise regularly. Exercise helps keep our weight down, makes us stronger and more alert, and helps us to look and feel better about ourselves. Yeah. People who want to do well at sport keep exercising all year round, even in the hot summer, in the winter, and during the rainy seasons. Indoor exercise machines are perfect for this. A regular program of exercise also teaches us discipline, the ability to keep trying, to not give up, and to work at something for a long time. getting a little better at it every day. I keep wanting to say each and every day. Each and every day. Lord bless us, everyone. No, I don't know where that suddenly popped out of my head, but oh well. Come on, Jennifer. Sergio works here at Dependable Construction. He's a pretty athletic fellow. Maybe he knows something about what went on in the school exercise room. Hey, Sergio! Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Resulka. What brings you out this way to see us? Some kids we know got in trouble at the school gym, and we were wondering if you knew anything about it. Yes, I do. I was there just a little while ago using the rowing machine. And yes, there were some children there. 3 boys and a girl. I don't know their names. Did you know I used to be on the crew team back in school? That means we raced in rowing competitions. We were very good. I try to keep in very good shape. Did you see what kids were using the exercise room? Some of them went to play basketball instead and got in trouble. No. I was the last of the adults to leave the exercise room. When I left, none of the kids were using any of the machines yet. They were standing around and the yellow-haired boy was talking. Yellow-haired boy? Let's go back to the detention room. And then we look at our evidence. Now, if we had to say yellow-haired boy, I have a feeling he might be talking about Mark Moriarty. And Mark Moriarty's not blonde, he's a ginger kid. He's a creepy, creepy ginger kid. Alright. Let's look at our evidence. Because it's been a while since I played the first half, so I'm a bit... Let's see, Bobby. Bobby claims that he was working on a stair-stepper for over half an hour while the others rushed in and pretended to be exercising. Mrs. Garcia says her son doesn't like exercising very much. Dave Grant said he cruised on the exercycle, all alone in the exercise room until Mark, Bobby and Cheryl came in and got him trouble. Mark Moriarty said he spent some time in the weights. Cheryl said she was on the rowing machine the whole time. Okay, well, let's have a look at our other evidence. Yes, they said that. Yes. The rowing machine was set to was difficult to row. None of the students would be able to do it. So that was Sergio. So Cheryl is bad. The tube on the stair stepper was cold, and its label says it should be hot after being used. So Bobby was bad as well. I kinda like them, blah blah blah. Oh my god, it might be Dave Grant. Okay, let's see. Yes. I have a feeling Dave Grant is in the clear. Alright, Dave Grant said he cruised, which means he didn't really go that far. Okay. Duh. Oh wait, did I need 4? Whoops. I'm not gonna get my ace. 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the innocent exerciser is Dave Grant. I knew it wouldn't be Moriarty. I knew it! Yes! Dave Grant was not playing basketball. He was the innocent student. He was exercising on the stationary bicycle, and you can prove it.
Let's check the evidence.
Thank you, Jennifer. Professor Crank told us that 3 kids snuck into the equipment room and got the basketball. So which one of the 4 kids in detention was innocent? Oh, so one of them were. But which one? It was easy to prove it wasn't Cheryl Hain. Sergio, who used the rowing machine before her, set the difficulty to very high. That would have made it almost impossible to row, and she never mentioned a thing. We also knew that Bobby wasn't innocent because the tubing on the stair-stepper, tubing that gets hot when the machine is used, was cold. There was no way to prove or disprove that Mark Moriarty was using weights, as he said he was. But what about Dave Grant? Dave said he was riding the exercycle. If he was, then it would have been putting miles on the odometer. Mrs. Garcia was riding the exercycle before he was, and she wrote down the odometer reading after she was done her exercise. It was 99000.0. But when we looked at the exerciser's odometer, it read 99048.9. Dave Grant had ridden over 48 miles. That takes quite a while to do. He must have been telling the truth. Sacre bleu!